What is going on, guys? How everybody doing today? What is going on, guys? How everybody doing today? Sorry about that. All right. So today we're gonna continue up here. We got plenty enough metal and stuff to continue up here, clearing all this out up here. Because we're gonna have to revamp all this up here. Oh wait a minute, I need the dumper. Phone just fell. Unprepared I am. Sorry about that. I'm having a bad day. Alright. Again, sorry about that. This guy's looking a little wicked. So I found with this big one, it's easier just to load up from the back. Good evening, sir. How you doing, Voyager? Earth moving's going well. We're actually progressing pretty well on this. I want to clear this whole area out so I can move the power. I'm going to put all the power over here. What's up, Voyager? Mine is through the mountain. Yeah, yeah. They are huge. Well, you could do so much digging with this. Beast mode activated. That's good. Yeah, my plan is to move the power over to here, and then I'm taking this hill out and going over to that mountain over there. I was thinking about to dig this all out, but I might hold off on that for now. And just put the power over here. Let me see if this is ready. Looks like it's ready. Yeah, let me dump it. I don't know, I still might dig down. This loader, dumps so much dirt that, from when I I just started doing this until I end, it just dumps into, dirt into the pay station on a regular basis. It just doesn't stop. A whole new deck created towards... Oh, nice. Sounds like a good setup. I have to say, too, I've been getting some comments later on. Like, people have been getting the game and been telling me how much they're really enjoying the game. But I've been splitting my time up between this and the new Doom game. That's got my it's got my attention right now. That Doom game's pretty addicting right now. I like base building games. Do you flip your vehicle? Yeah. I also started just streaming on Kick. Also. So it's an MMO. It's a survival game. They did a very good take on it. So, because I was wondering how they were going to do it with, they're going to keep it to like the books or the movie and stuff. And they went a different route. So, and I'll tell you this story in the beginning of the game. I should actually play the beginning of the game. The storyline. I find it pretty, it's a unique way of doing it, and it's a good way of doing it too. So I don't know if you know Dune at all, but basically, Paul Atreides is Muad'Dib. Well, in the game, Paul Atreides was never born. So Dune became a war zone of assassins and, fighting from all the great houses. And you're set there, and the Freemen the Freemen are like gone. They're not gone, but they're in hiding because they got wiped out by all the houses. And you're sent down there to find the Fremen. That's the storyline. Yeah, so the first Dune's a lot like the books. Or I should say, the beginning of the books. The books get really weird. Like, really weird. But yeah, it's so, Paul Atreides was never born, so you didn't have Muad'Dib, the Fremen uprising. None of that happened. And the game, it just came out, and they're noticing some there's been a lot of complaints. Like, it's an MMO, but they also want single players to play the game too. And they noticed they had certain areas that were PvP, and if you're a single player, you couldn't finish the game. And so they're working on, at the next update, I think they're gonna fix that. They did the second movie with I should say the new movie. They did a very good job of it. It's just as good as the first one. I think it is. And from what I understand, they're going to continue on with it like in the books. Because I forget how many books are. there is of it. There's a lot of books for Dune. But, you know, the books were done in the 60s. So it's very... like a 60s novel. Very out there. Oh, nice. So yeah, in the game you can actually they had 3 different orthocopters. Is that right? Omnithropters. Oh, you done that? Did you survive? So yeah, in the game, you can have those omnithropters. And you can add, well, you start out with the scout, and then you have a assault one, and then you have a hauler that you can haul spice mining equipment. I think the company did a good job making the game. It's the same company. I don't know if you ever heard of Conan. That game. It's basically Conan the Barbarian. It's the same company that made that game, and that game's pretty cool too. Oh, part too close. Can't get out. Oh, you read that book? How was that book? It's pretty amazing what that guy did. I had to pick that book up because I'm always looking for good, but like I can't sleep unless I read at night. My mind races too much, so I had to read a couple chapters every night just to like slow my brain down, which drives my wife nuts because she can fall asleep on a dime. I saw the movie. Yeah, I mean, it did get a lot. The hero, you know. I gotta grab a drink. Hold on. The hero worship thing was, but it was an amazing thing he did. Because they even said it. It's like, not any pilot could, that quick thinking could come up with that, what he did. Because also when you put someone on a pedestal like that, they you're going to have your detractors come out and say, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Well, it was. He did save those people, so it's more than what you've done. Oh yeah, my wife, it amazes me every time she falls asleep. She puts her head to the pillow and out. I'm like, for me, I don't sleep much to begin with. 4 hours, 5 hours a night is usually my thing. Oh, the West Ring song? Yeah. What's next based on the... Really? That show was awesome. I've always said I would vote for a president like that. I don't care, Democrat, Republican. If we had someone like that was... and it's what we need now, too. But unfortunately, on both sides, we're not getting it. But we need a Jeb Bartlett. Yeah, you know what? Someone's been showing the clips on TikTok been showing up, and every time it shows up, I watch them because it's like, you know what? I think it's streaming on Netflix, or it might be HBO Max. It's streaming on one of them. I've been thinking about just rewatching that whole, all those episodes again. It was, it was on for quite some time, and they never repeated a storyline. You know, you don't get many shows like that anymore. I have to look that up. I do a lot of. I was just gonna say I do a lot of Audible because I listen to the book. I listen to books as I drive to work every day and drive home. I had to get that. Kate Harper, okay. Wow. I wish she said that. On the job I'm on now, I got a apprentice. And he's 19 years old, and he's very he's a really good kid. He wants to learn, he wants to do the work, you know, but he's very like deer in the headlights type of kid. Like, you know, he's never worked in construction before, but you know, he's picking stuff up easy and stuff, and but he falls for all the old tricks. Which is good. The kid's good-hearted. He takes it in stride. And it's nice to see like the younger kids now, because you know the construction industry is in dire shape of people. Just not a lot, you know. All the you had to go to college, and you know, construction workers always looked down upon, and so kids always went to college, and you know, ended up with the huge debt. So, you know, but they're saying by 2030, 50% of all construction workers will be at retirement age nationwide. And you can see it now. Try to call for a plumber to come and fix something in your house. Exactly. A bucket of steam. Sky hooks. The sky hooks was always my favorite. It backfired on me. So I told you we're rigging a piece of equipment up. I was like, hey kid, go give me some sky hooks. We need some sky hooks. And no, he wasn't going to come back with anything. He actually found chain blocks that said Skyhook on it. He's like, yeah, I got your Skyhooks. I'm like, what? And the chain block, on the chain block, it said Skyhooks on it. I'm like, well, can't use that anymore. So Voyager, just by you telling me using that pay dirt, I haven't sold really anything. I went up 2 tiers just from doing this and the pay dirt, the dirt dumping into the pay thing. So I thank you on that. That was a really good idea. Yeah, the kid was good. I was like, okay, you got me on that one, kid. But it's funny, it seems like overnight, I went from I'm 51 years old. And it just seems like overnight, I went from the youngest kid on the job to the oldest guy on the job. Yeah. So I know you're over in England. Obviously, you heard 4th of July, so that it's a national holiday for us. Everybody has off. So the kids going on vacation next week. He goes, I'll be back for 4th of July to work 4th of July and stuff. I was like, it's a holiday. He goes, oh, we don't work? I go, no. But it's funny, he's 19 years old, and it's just like, was I ever like that? Hey, you know you were. I hope they come out, you know, the one thing I have to say, I hope they come out with more equipment and stuff, because I'm playing the beta version of it. And it seems like you plateau at like 60. You know, there's no other equipment to buy and stuff. I know they have equipment coming. But I hope they make it like higher tier, because I bust the kid's balls a lot too. Like, he's like, "Oh, so what you do this weekend?" I'm like, "What businesses are yours to ask me what I did this weekend?" He's like, "Oh, okay." Nah, like I said, he's a really good kid. He wants to, you know. I've had apprentices that they think they're just going to collect a paycheck and skate by. And, you know, when I say I work in construction, I work basically with, I'm a pipe fitter. So the stuff we work on can pretty much kill you in an instant. We work on big pipe. We work on little pipe too, but most of our stuff's like chemicals, high pressure. Well, that's like last week I yelled at the kid too. He was joking around with the foreman and stuff as I was telling him something. And I bit at him. I'm like, "Listen, kid," I was like, "you're not paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, the first thing you're going to do is get hurt." And it's very, you know, our industry, the accident rates and, you know, we're high. I've seen some, you know, I've been in the business for 30 years, and I have seen some horrific accidents, and that's including my own stuff. But like I said, he's a very good kid. And, you know, wanting to learn is most of the battle. My wife makes fun of me because we don't have any kids. And she's like, "You treat like these kids, you know, you treat these apprentices like they're your kids." I was like, "Well, I don't want them to get hurt." And it's my responsibility to train them. Two left hands. Oh, you had your hands full, huh? For the past couple of weeks. Not that you don't normally have your hands full. I mean, working in the city, as an enforcement. Oh yeah, he understands. And I give him credit. He takes it and he's like, "Okay." I know I messed up. I'll fix it. That's pretty much why I started streaming too, is so in 4 years I could retire if I choose. I don't have to retire. So I was like, well, you know, what am I gonna do if I retire? You know, work's been my life for the past 30 years, 40 years, 35 years. And I've been working since I was 13. So it's like, you know, if I could make some little extra cash streaming, when I retire full time, maybe I could do this full time. Yeah, I'm not looking to make millions, but you know, there's no way I'm gonna be at that level. But, you know, a little something. Make a little money as I'm retired to offset my retirement. Now you keep sending him for a long wait. It's not right. I don't understand what you're saying. Lazy Jade, Jack. I know, I'd be a millionaire if I could play this in real life. Yeah, I can, you know, I've been training apprentices for a long time. And I know which ones are going to be good and which ones aren't. And, you know, even though he's only been on the job for 3 weeks, he's going to be a valuable asset to any company he works for. You know, not too far in the future, this is how real construction is going to be. It's all going to be people behind a computer screen operating the heavy machinery. When I went over to Europe, those high tower cranes over in Europe is all operating. So here in the U.S., the big tower cranes, they got to climb stairs to go all the way up top. And it's, you know, they're up 100 feet up in the air and stuff. In Europe, it's all done by remote control. Yeah, I wish to say I have the patience, but, yeah. I should have more patience, I should say. I bark at them a lot. Really? Yeah, it'll be interesting how they use it, how they implemented it in the U.S. because a lot of it, like a lot of it's turned into automation. Like, it's funny in this day and age. It was only until, I would say, 5 to 10 years ago, they just started using iPads for prints. Or tablets, I should say. Other companies use like those other tablets and stuff. But I just ran a job for 2.5 years, and it was first time me ever actually was taking classes on it too, because I found it fascinating. 3D drawings and stuff now. Yeah, Voyager, that's like life. Life is you have your highs and lows. It's going to be the same thing at work. Like that job I was at for the 2.5 years. At one time I was running like, almost 100 employees, 100 guys in construction. And the stress level was way out. But like I said, with the new technology coming out and the 3D drawings, like I was raised on paper prints, and pulling streamlines and stuff. Now they got GPS and it's phenomenal. I'm like, this is awesome. And I was watching a YouTube thing on. They make VR glasses for safety helmets, and you can walk the whole job and see how the walls are going to be up and where your pipe's going, and how it's going to look, and where it's going to be at. It's phenomenal. The problem is a lot of companies right now and that's I told the kid, I was like, listen, you're a first year apprentice, you just started work. There is no dumb question. I just actually read a thing too. I've had guys call me up and when they hit rock bottom and stuff, just to talk. Because unfortunately in the construction industry, we have one of the highest rates of suicide, drug addiction. You know, the drug addiction comes from, you know, all the injuries you have in life from working. So when I was an apprentice a long time ago, I had a journeyman tell me, he goes, one of three things are going to happen to you, kid. And I was like, oh yeah, what's that? He's like, you're either going to be an alcoholic, a drug addict, or divorced. And he goes, kid, I hit the trifecta on that one. And in a lot of cases, it's true. Because the thing, in construction, actually, I just posted this on Facebook. Someone did a thing on Facebook. You start out in construction because you didn't go to college. So, and you didn't go to college, so you feel stupid because you didn't go to college. So you're already starting out your career feeling stupid. And then you're working with a bunch of men, and my generation, they don't show, you don't talk about your feelings. So, you're in construction, you're already feeling like, you're stupid. And then you're with a bunch of guys that, are manly, so you gotta hide your pain and your insecurities. And I would say it's really not like that anymore. But when I was an apprentice, it was like that. Anyone talk about their feelings, you were made fun of. Well, like when I run work, I make sure all my guys are taken care of and stuff. I had this one guy, I actually gotta give him a call, see how he's doing. He got attacked and almost died. He got knifed, and he had scars all up. They had to take veins out of his leg and stick it in his arms and stuff. It was a bad knife attack, but it happened like 5 years ago. But oh yeah, it is the same amount of it is the same amount of life lessons, and it's like anywheres, you just got to show a little compassion. It's like what's that saying? Walk a mile in my boots and I'll show you something. I forget how that goes. I totally destroyed it, but so anyway, this guy, he had bad PTSD, and it would flare up every once in a while. And he was partnered with this other guy for months, and they were getting along great. And the other guy, then all of a sudden one day, the guy, he goes, I can't be his partner anymore. And the guy went off the handle and started threatening the guy. I walked over. I said, what are you doing? And he's like, you know, I have PTSD, and I was like, listen, kid, you gotta fix that. You can't go through life angry. It's gonna eat you up, and it's gonna get you in trouble. And I was like, if you need help, you know, I can find you help and stuff. And a couple of days later, he comes to me on the job. He goes, listen, you know, I really thought what you said. He goes, I'm going to check myself into a mental hospital. I was like, all right, that's good. He goes, well, you know, I don't want to screw you by leaving the job. I was like, listen, you got to take care of yourself first. Job can always... I can always find someone else. Not as good as you, but I will. The job doesn't matter. And from the last time I talked to him, he was actually doing pretty well. Good kid, too. That's the other reason why I video game. I stay out of trouble. I go out, I get in trouble. Let's give her a old wash. Yeah, the work will still be there tomorrow. And, you know, so about 20 years ago, I think it was might have been longer than that. I worked with this kid, and, this kid wanted to be a Marine in the worst way. And he was working in construction until he was 18 years old. Yeah. So, and, the story I'm about to tell you, the reason why I'm the way I am to helping people out. It is a catchy name. So this kid wanted to be a Marine in the worst way. Like, he would put rocks in his rucksack every morning and do a 5-mile run. And he had scoliosis really bad, so he kept on getting turned down from being a Marine. And he was, he's looking at doing back surgeries. Like, the kid wanted to be a Marine the worst way. And, he didn't even have, his whole world revolved around getting into the Marine Corps and working. He didn't have many friends. And, I would have parties and stuff. I invite him over parties and stuff like that. Well, his third try for the Marine Corps, he didn't get in. And to this day, I still remember the phone call I got. It was from a newspaper telling me that he committed suicide, and do I want to make a comment? So that's a call I never want to get again. But yeah, sorry about that. Kind of went dark there. But yeah, that's that's the reason why I am. Get a good, dugout on this. Thanks, Voyager. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry I went a little dark there. But yeah, you never know who needs help. You just gotta be there. Oh, I appreciate that, Voyager. And it's funny too. Oh, you know what? I gotta check that out. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for the segue, too. I forgot to check it. This is doing pretty well. Oh. That's good. Oh! I got a ton of coal. I think I got a coal. Yeah, this is coal hopper right here. Alright, not so much. I'm doing pretty good. I gotta see what my foundry. Oh. Gravel. Where's my gravel at? I think it's over here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, storm's coming in. I might have to... well, I don't need the concrete right now. These guys are doing the rubies. Rubies! Diamonds. Alright, those guys are good. Oh, weird. Do I have any? Let's grab some copper. This is my copper guys, right? I got some copper right here. Here we go. There we go. And then... oh, all these guys. I'm gonna grab the gold. My gold coins. I need my gold coins. I'm Chelsea Hoppers. Yeah, I got a ton of coal. But my plan is to turn it to steel, all the iron and stuff. To turn it to, well, I got making a ton of beams and stuff. Because the original plan was to where I'm digging is to build that out and then build a garage and stuff for my stuff, which I'm thinking about still doing. Actually, let's grab the gold while I'm doing this. We'll sell the gold, see how much we get. I built a building for my forges too. Oh, I didn't grab that. Alright. Put the gold there. Took you. Oh, didn't take you. Took you. Woo. So 5,600 gold. You want to see how much it cost? 827,000. Booyah! Those guys are making water for my concrete. Making water, boss. You made me think of getting one. Yeah, you're not riding the. I find it's faster. I don't know if it actually is. That by loading up there and just driving that down in one turn, I could get like 5 dumps in there. That's what he said. And then I think it's more faster, more efficient, I should say. Yeah, the autocorrect. But yeah, my plan is to dig all this out too. And I was going to put the power over there and then build a big warehouse type thing with a bunch of forges, parking garage for my trucks. Which I still might do. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm just really impressed of how flat this is. I think this is the first time I ever did anything flat. Alright, so the gravel, I'll show you. So you gotta get blasted rock, which is in my mind down here. And then you need that's the coal screener. You need these 2 things. You need I'll have to show you on in the store. So you need the jaw crusher, which takes solid rock and plastic rock, turns it into crushed rock. And then after that, you need the cone crusher, which takes the crushed rock and makes it into gravel. find gravel, it's typically that'd be cool. Yeah, have it go right to the smelters. Which I'm sure that's going to be, I'm sure they're going to have that at some point. So the blasted rock, at least on the Scandinavian, is pretty much at the low point of the mine. If you're hitting iron, if you get hitting an iron ore, you should be hitting the gravel. I'm thinking it, or the blasted rock and stuff, and the solid rock. And you need dynamite to blow it. As far as I know, I can't pick it up with a loader unless I detonate it with explosives first. I could be wrong, but I find that it just stops the loader. But yeah, having an animation, having the conveyors go right to your smelters would be awesome. Or a ripper. What's a ripper? Is that the tunneler? Yeah, so you got to be careful. Let's see. Because one of them actually dumps stone, I think. Hold on, let me look. So yeah, that's why I have two different lines. If you got the froth floater, it's going to take the gravel and make it into iron, copper, aluminum, silver. It's going to make it into all this. And then it's going to turn the other stuff into tailings and everything else. So that's why, if you look, that's why I went with the dual hopper. So I split it up. Because I specifically wanted gravel. So this one doesn't have the frother on it. And that's why I get the gravel into that one. Just letting the animation, Oh, the back of dozer does it? I was wondering if that actually worked. Alright, thanks for the tip. Clap. So yeah, and then this, my other one has the frother on it to give me the lithium and everything else. I'm actually thinking about getting the big dozer. The DX 11,000. It's only $1 million. Or 1.7 credits or million, whatever you want to talk. The DX 11,000. So yeah, like up here, I haven't found any rock. It's always down with the iron and stuff. But I think it's different on the older maps. Because I think this is a newer map, if I understand. I could be wrong. But they made the stone down deeper. On this map. Yeah, no problem, Voyager. It took me a couple of tries to figure that one out too. I think someone did help me online during the stream. Let's park you over here now. Give you a wash. Ah, brandy new. This poor guy. He needs a new paint job. Take it easy, Voyager. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And thanks for listening. It's really bothering me. I'm gonna put a new paint job on this, but I know it's just gonna get ruined again. Scanner and an Iron Mountain Pit are the new maps, so therefore specific spots for resources that are deeper. Thanks, Clap. I appreciate that. I thought that was the case. Clap, do you know if there's gold veins and lithium veins, or is it you just get through through the rock and everything else? I'm just curious on that. I haven't come across the gold vein yet, or any other veins. Is it just iron and copper? I mean, I could look it up. It's just, I'm lazy. Oh, so there is gold and copper and aluminum and lithium veins? Okay. I just haven't come across them yet. to say, I'm really impressed with how they did the voxels with this game. A lot of other games should try to do it, and it just hasn't worked out very well. I don't know if you know, the only other place where I noticed it was this good was I used to play the Farming Simulator 22, and there was a mod where you could do this on the farming. You know, someone made a mod, and it's funny. You know, that long ago, I was like, you know, they should make a game like this. Oh. But yeah, I forget the mod guy that did on the Farming Simulator. It's the only other game that I know that has done, you know, a digging game that's as good as this. And it's very soothing to play. Yeah, you come home from a hard day's work, you just hop on and play this, just something mindless. Construction Simulator. Now, that came out for like Xbox and PlayStation too, right? I think I played the first one. They're on, you know, I think it's only on 2 or 3 now, right? I did play that one too. If it's the same game I'm thinking about, the only thing I didn't like about that game, oh, alright, the news really good. The first one, what I didn't like about it is like, you couldn't build anything yourself type of thing. Like, you know, you had to like get it within the highlighted area and it would automatically put it in. I get why they did that, but it was like, it was almost like too easy. If we're thinking the same game, I don't know if the second, you know, the second one, they changed that. Oh, you can turn it off? Okay. I did not know that. Yeah, I played that game for many hours. I don't really play on my Xbox anymore. I gotta see if Steam has that. I don't really play on my Xbox anymore. I think she's full, Clark. At some point, I'm gonna do I think I can make this game multiplayer if, Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, you kidding me? Oh! September 2022. Okay. The new one. Okay. Well, this is a dilemma. It messed up my nice level area too. I was doing so well. It filled the bucket back up. I'm stuck. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting it. Hold on. I think I got it. I kind of filled this bucket back up. It messed up my nice level area though. Yeah, I like that was unexpected. I was so proud of this area. It was nice and flat. Now I gotta fix it. Well, it happens in construction. That was definitely an OSHA violation. That was the first time I moved that truck over there, too. That sucks. You understand how proud I was of this area. It was like the first, at the beginning of the stream, I was like, you know, I'm actually amazed how nice and flat this area is. Let's see if I can fix it. I might have to get the roller out. Mental note, don't park the vehicles so close together. I should have clipped that one. Well, it could have been a lot worse with the amount of dirt that was in there. Didn't look like it made that much damage. That's actually not a bad idea either. I think you might be right on that one, Voyager. We're gonna have to take a look at that. We might have to do that. Yeah, that thing was bouncing all around. I didn't think it was that actually that even that stuck. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let me load this up, and that's what I'm gonna... That's actually a good idea. Yeah. I could just run conveyors up here too now. And do like a separate dump. But it'll defeat even a deck will help. Even a deck out with dump decks that the truck stops underneath so the water's safe on top. Okay. Gonna have to take a look at that, see what we could do. I cleaned it up pretty good. It's amazing how big these vehicles are, even in real, in real life. The engineering behind it alone. Take it easy, Voyager. I'll try not to mess anything up while you're gone. I think she's full. So if I come here, we dump there. I should be able just to back that. Oh, I fell. Let's see if I can, not mess this up again. I should make this ramp. Oh, I'm not going to be using it anymore with this thing. I was going to say I should have made the ramp a little bit wider. See if I could just do that. That should be alright. Put some concrete blocks up. As a safety thing. Go like that. Back it up a little. And that'll be a guide too of where it's exactly gotta go. Check it, we don't need it that far out. Actually, we can have it that far out. It's a big deck. So yeah. So if we come like this. Let's see if that works. Well, that worked out perfectly. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I know. I was actually thinking about doing that. Because it is bothering me. I wish they did some of those voxels too. It's driving me nuts. Like this, like that one there. That's really driving me nuts. She will go here. I got graveled or tailings, don't I? Yeah. No, fill that in with tailings. Possible concrete floors on the top of the ramp. That's not a bad idea. Can put a dump deck like right here. I have it dump it to there. But I want to, eventually I'm going to dig all this out too. So doing all that work and I have to get rid of it. This seems to be working all right though. Let's try it out a couple more times. Let's see if I can get this. This is driving me nuts. I was going to go over the edge on that one. This is actually working out pretty good. Take it easy. No problem. Have a good night. Gotta remember not to overfill it. I got a lot today. I'm actually thinking to dig this top part to use a excavator. I got that big excavator. Seems like it's taking a lot more dirt too. Could just be me. Let's not dump dirt on the side. Check that dumpster out. It's filling up. I'm just wondering, is it not filling it up? It's just dumping down here, which it might be doing. Look, yeah, it actually looks like that's. Let's see. Let's do a little test. We'll flatten all this out. We'll do a dump and see if it's all going in or if it's falling. Might be all going in. Use. There we go. It drives me nuts. Having those little voxels. It shouldn't be going on the sides. That should have filled it. At least close. Looks like it's working. this? Do that now. Let's lay some concrete down. Gets me every time. Oh, damn it. Why did I do that? Wrong button. So yeah, well, I'm thinking about streaming. I'm thinking about doing it as a multiplayer. So if anybody wants to join in, they can, and do their own thing, or they can join me and my works. I'll do one more row. Oh, it should be good. It should be a lot better. I want to get rid of these and put down, dig all this out and put the air, the turbines where I'm digging right now. But yeah, I'm thinking with how this is, maybe getting that excavator out, playing with that. Voxel right there is killing me. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll start digging it out with the excavator all the way back. I still got to clear some more out. But I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks a lot. And please leave comments if you want to see something done, or if I'm doing something wrong. By all means, I could use the help. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.